Hey besties, it's Hayes. It's apparently been one of those days. You know, I was like, the last video, it's gonna be the last thing they release for sure about the Reverse special. It wasn't. They've gone ahead and released another little trailer with some, like, of their own theories. I always find it weird when channels do that, because I'm like, you already know what happens. So that was strange. But on top of that, we also have some Season 6 news. So we're gonna do the Season 6 stuff first, because it isn't as much. So the first thing we have is on the screen now is a new image of Ladybug and her new outfits. And I know you all like to know my opinions on the outfits. So far, I kind of like it, but this is only like the back of her and only half of her back. We obviously can't see any of her legs in this, but so far I like it, but I will reserve full judgment until we see the full costume. But I also feel like this means Cat Noir's getting a new outfit. The rest of the heroes, are they getting a new outfit now? Because like everyone's on the hero team now, so I don't know, but so far I personally like it. I'd love to know what you think though. And we also have a little synopsis for the new season. Ladybug and Cat Noir must face a new enemy. Mysterious, worrying, elusive, and yet close to them. Very close. But they have no idea. Marinette and Adrien too had never been so close to each other, but that does not necessarily make their everyday life a bed of roses, for they keep secrets from each other. The biggest one being that they still do not know that they are Ladybug and Cat Noir. In a new and exemplary green Paris, in the heart of a new and revolutionary school, our heroes are about to experience a school year full of emotions and revelations. So again, I feel like the next few seasons we get, as it says at the end, is going to be one full year of school, but also again, as the ending suggests, what the end of Recreation was communicating, they're getting a brand new school that's really, really different, not really something we have in our actual world, and Paris also a much better place, and of course stating the obvious, first of all, they're in a relationship but are keeping massive secrets from each other, and also too, that the new villain is super duper close to them, but they really have no idea about it. So super interesting. Of course, I'd love to know what you all think. Now we're going to analyse the trailer, so as always, it's linked down below for you to watch while I analyse the full thing now. And oh boy, there's a lot going on. So the trailer kind of confirms what I'd suspected, that Alia and the Gabriel babes in the other universe are working together, and they are using the murder basement as their lair, and Nino is kind of like their protector, kind of, or like guarding it in some way. I don't really know how to describe him. And there's like a weird, like, I don't know how to describe it, like Markov's thing, but it's got Max's face in it. You know what I mean? I'm not quite sure what's going on. But anyway, someone comes down the elevator, it is Shadybug and Claw Noir, and later on in the trailer it seems that Hesperia decides, like, now's the time, we gotta do this, we need extra help, and he akumatizes Alia into Ubiquity to allow this portal from another universe to open so they can get help from the other Ladybug and Cat Noir, which in turn akumatizes the Alia in our universe. So I think that's what's going on here. Later on in the trailer, Alia is typing at Marinette's desk. As you can see, the room has been destroyed by this point, so I think the kind of sequence of events is that Hesperia comes in to save Marinette, and they literally do just leave Alia there. She hasn't left. And we see a yo-yo get thrown at the wall. And when I first saw this, I was like, is this Ladybug? Is this Shadybug? I don't know, but if you slow it down, you can kind of see the yo-yo is a little bit different. It kind of looks like Shadybug's hairstyle, so I'm assuming it's her. Although what she's going to do to Alia, I have no idea. However, Alia seems fine because she gets outside, she's on Marinette's moped scooter thingy, and she has filmed on her phone Shadybug and Claw Noir, with who I think is our Gabriel babes, our Monarch daddy, because he kind of looks like, if you remember, this episode is set at the end of Destruction. The outfit he has for Evolution and Destruction is with the white hair, and he has the canes and like the umbrella on his back. So I kind of think it's our Gabriel. He's meeting with them. However, you can see like the background around them is destroyed, so I'm like, why on earth is he meeting them in Marinette's destroyed bedroom? I do not know. Speaking of Marinette, the alternate universe of Marinette is, I believe, stood in Marinette's bedroom, and I think these two little lights, they look like Tiki and Plag, with Plag being on the left and Tiki on the right. You can kind of see like Plag's head is kind of an upside down triangle because of like how big his ears are. Like, to me, these are Kwame shaped, and then later on in the trailer as well, you see them with like a weird thing over their mouth. I'm not really sure how to explain what it is, to be honest. Let's call it a thing. It looks like they can't talk. And I'm a bit unsure if that's the Plag and Tiki that our Marinette and Adrien use, or the Plag and Tiki that the other Marinette and Adrien use. I don't particularly think there'd be a way to tell. I would think the Kwamis look the same in all universes, but I don't know, that's just my opinion. I've absolutely no idea if they do or don't. So then we see Shadybug with a Lucky Charm of a gun, because why not? All evil ladybugs need to have Lucky Charm weapons. Then we see Hesperia throw an Akuma into the air like it's a Pokemon ball, and he akumatizes Cat Noir in mid-air. I did not know you could do that. Didn't know it was possible, but now we do, so that's fun, I guess. So then there's also a clip of Gabriel Babes in his old start of the season outfits, leaving his upstairs lair with all the Kwamis, so I'm kind of assuming this is like him going to meet Shadybug and Claw Noir before he transforms. Obviously you can't leave the house as Monarch Daddy, or everyone else is going to know where you live. That's not going to be a good idea. And the next little bit I want to talk about, I know I've like missed some things, that's because we've already seen them. So I'm not going over every single image, but the next bit is Alia on the floor of Marinette's bedroom, and at first I was like, what is wrong with you? But she's got a belt tied around her arms, and right at the bottom of the screen there's like a tiny little spike, so I'm pretty sure this belt belonged to Claw Noir, and he's kind of like wrapped her up in it so she can't do anything, but it seems she's woken up after they've left anyway, and the Akuma is also just leaving her for when she was akumatized as Ubiquity, basically. So that's fun. Why Hesperia just left her in the room when anything could happen to her, I have no idea. Now the next little thing is someone snapping their fingers at a giant version of Shadybug, and at first I was like, oh my god, it's Felix. What's he doing here so early? But then I double checked what Felix's outfit looks like, and his sleeves don't match, although they do match with Hesperia's sleeves. I think this is Hesperia, not Felix. Although why Shadybug is giant, I'm assuming it's at the same time Claw Noir is giant. I do not know either. And I don't understand why he thinks clicking his fingers would actually help in this situation either, to be honest. So yeah, there's all of that, and we also got another image of Alia and Gabriel together separately from Disney Channel because they're apparently just so excited about it releasing in several hours. That confirms, seemingly, that Alia and Gabriel Babes are working together to take down Shadybug and Claw Noir. And literally, just as I finished editing, the Zag influencers were allowed to release this image from the special of Claw Noir and Shadybug at the Eiffel Tower, looking down at you very judgmentally, questioning all the choices you have ever made in your life. Who they are staring at exactly? I don't know. Ladybug, Cat Noir, Hesperia, your mum? I don't know who it could be, okay? So that was absolutely everything, besties. I am thoroughly tired now. I highly doubt there will be anything else. Please no, please don't show us anything else. We can all wait a few more hours. So I'd love to know what you think of all of this, the trailer, the season 6 stuff. Love to know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.